Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is the Learn and Cover Up Music here, people, and I mean, aka DJ Rambo, So today, right now, we have a plugin to talk about today. It's called, I'm telling you the name of the thing right now, Unfilter Audio Dent 2. This plugin here do a lot of tricks with your instrumentals. It's like people like to know how to filter the rhythm, how to filter the rhythms them, make a song bassy, make the bass come out of the rhythm when you're mixing. Like when you're using Serato, you're using record box where you could twist the knob to filter out the bass. Well, this plugin itself do it for you. See? This plugin do it for you. So I want you guys to like check it out. Right now they have it on sale right now, Plugin Alliance. Unfilter Audio Den 2. You know what I mean? So this is what this plugin do, you know what I mean? If you just take your time and read it, I will have the link in the description so you guys go check it out, you know what I mean? Right now, when I pay for this plugin, I pay about close to $50. Today is $9.99. Anybody that wanna see this video right now, and because yesterday was a holiday, I think Martin Luther King yesterday and MLK was yesterday. So it had nice sales in terms of holiday time now. So we going inside our studio one right now, you know what I mean? I done purchased the program about a year ago, and I just found my technique now. So yeah, when you first as you get it, you like I'm not remove it now. I'm gonna remove it first. Remove, and filter. See? And then all you have to do is drag it onto the track, the instrumental to the 2-track. It's all the things say 2-track, and you bring it up on top. You know what I mean? You bring it on top. See? And then after the first thing, if you're using Studio One, if you're using Logic, and all you could use the same technique. I don't know about the same technique, but in Studio One, it's easy for me to use this kind of technique now. You press this thing here to make the thing come up, and then after, what you have to do is, I'm gonna play the instrumental for you. I don't know if I could play the vocal because, you know what I mean. I have to load on the volume, I don't want you to see the vocal name, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But my artist called Skilly Bang, And I'm gonna just play a snippet of the track, you know what I mean. So I'll preview of the track,
Killing them with the beat, them bad. Out and clean like we say.
I don't know about the
just switch up a simple match. We not from the day. We ban no exaggeration. You're a shiny skilly. Make we show them how we do it now. We do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant, I'm in a freezer.
It's a mix I'm doing right now. It's a mix. It's not really a mix I'm doing, but I just want to show you the preview of the track. You know what I mean? Saying, all right. So on thing the track, the then to unfilter audio. Saying, what you have to do now is go to the vault and you scroll along to preset filtering. You got my favorite one I like to use is the deep bass. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you're playing a track on a system, you can put bass, egg, or deep bass. So listen to the track song. I'm gonna just mute the vocal for now. You know what I mean? Listen to the track song with the plug-in enhance onto the thing. You saw the song, You barely hear any rhythm, There's filter. They call this thing filter. You filter in the mix here, people. You know what I mean? But you don't want this on the track right all the way through the track. You know what I mean? You want it with a little vibes. You know what I mean? Bring it up a little bit. Yeah. It's how it's singing. You know what I mean? You can become creative with the track. You can either remove more. Right. You know what they say, cut off. Right now the cut off is at 500. You know what I mean? So you get rid of the bass. So when I bring it back now, listen. See, or the track come back for itself. That's what you want, you know what I mean? You want the track to come back for itself naturally. So what your eyes normally do, like how I press this here, I press bypass, and then in Studio One, it's so easy for you to do automation. You know what I mean? You come all the way to the left on bypass. You see the finger here. You want to bring it down. Bring it down. So right now the bypass is on. Name it then 2, so I gonna know what is that, you know. This is then 2. I rename it then 2. See? What you wanna do now, right? What the first thing I gotta do now is play back the track again. You know what I mean? I'll put back on the vocal, you know.
No skill it, make we show them how we do it now. We do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant on me neck in a freezer.
You see where Skelly coming, play back again, you know. Because you gotta be really precise, you know. Where somebody say Skilly man coming, you want the bass to be on that. Listen.
Them how we do it now. We do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant on me neck in a freezer. Skilly pull up in the G-Wag, make every girl a fit a teaser. Session, you're a shiny or Skilly. Make we show them how we do it now. We do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant on me neck in a.
You see on bar 29, you want to put the first point. Just click it, press left click, and then after bring it down. See? Right. You want Skilly, you want the bass to be going all the way to bar 29. You know, listen to it again. Listen.
We do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant on me neck in a freezer. Skilly pull up in the G-Wag, make every girl a fit a Jesus. You're a shiny or Skilly.
You don't want to overkill it. So you want press back the bar, right? Press back the dot, and then you bring back up the automation to bar 27. Listen to how it song now, right? Because I like how the rhythm song itself on bar 27. So you don't want to overkill it, you know what I mean? Yeah, listen.
We do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant on me neck in a freezer. Skilly pull up in the G-Wag, make every girl a fit a Jesus. You're a shiny or Skilly, make we show them how
Listen.
we do it, we can do it easier. I top in my pant on me neck in a freezer. Skilly pull up in the G-Wag, make every girl a fit a Jesus. Sang about up in your speaker like a media, on the road like a fielder. These are done them in a bill. You're a shiny or Skilly, make we show them how we do it now.
So listen how the rhythm monkey.
I top in my pant on me neck in a freezer. Skilly pull up in the G-Wag, make every girl a fit a Jesus. Sang about up in your speaker like a media, on the road like a fielder. These are done them in a believer. And my rise, a Jesus.
Bring back the rhythm on the next artist's voice, you know. So you press the dot and you bring it back on the bar. Listen to it again.
I'm a blow up, we take for girl easy. Thailand pattern, we killing them with the beat them. Out and clean like we still not boy girls, switch up a Sang about up in your speaker like a media, on the road like a fielder. These are done them in a believer. And my rise, a G's and beast them a effect. When them see me pull up, telling when me full up money, gal and weed and liquor too much. Tell a boy na show up, be able to show me nine come up. Whoa, show up. I'm not up to that time, you know we have the money, you know what. Gal a link up just to go down mount and pussy juke out. Rush and have your gal a boom up like when I'm a song we blow up. We take for gal easy. Thailand pattern, we killing them with the beat them. Out and clean, link up just to go down mount and pussy juke out. Rush and have your gal a boom up like when I'm a song we blow up. We take for gal easy. Thailand pattern, we killing them with the beat them.
See, the plugin I'm using on this mix is called Den 2 Unfilter. You know what I mean? I bought this plugin for like at least $50. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep the video around 15 minutes for the most, because last time I uploaded that video, it take like 2 hours to upload. You know what I mean? So I don't want to keep it on that 15 minutes for the most now, you know. So this is the plugin I use. I use the plugin called Unfilter Audio Den 2. Seeing? This is what I do when I use my mix and everything, you know what I mean? So I just gonna teach you guys how to like use the plugin and what I did. What I did was, you know, press the bypass and then drag it down to the bottom. It's called this, all these things are doing is automation. Very easy, simple automation. You know, it got different ways you could do this plugin. You know what I mean? You could use this plugin anyway. You see, I got the bundle. When I bought this, I bought the bundle. You know what I mean? So you might have one plugin. You might have more than one plugin. You know, so my best plugin out of this bundle is Den 2. That's what I've been using, you know what I mean? So it's very easy and simple. I just hope I ain't get no copyright from this track, you know what I mean? Seeing? Because I didn't really want to play the vocal, you know what I mean? So I just want to show you a test, you know what I mean? Yeah. But big up everybody that the vocal I use, you know what I mean? Is a Skilly Bang. I don't know the next artist's name. I don't know if it's Nige Boy or somebody. But it's just a test, a vocal test now, you know? Because of the rhythm I use, you know? Yeah. So I hope you guys can like the tutorial, and I hope you like the strategy. You know what I mean? So you know what, to always follow my style of mixing. You could be creative with it. You know what I mean? Be creative. There's a way called filter 2-track on a reggae beat. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna stop the video right here now. I mean, hope you guys subscribe and show me love. You know what I mean? Yeah.